Hey there everyone, in this video, I'm going to be going over the best apps like Uber Eats. I've spent the last month testing every major Uber Eats competitor, ordering way too much food in the name of research. And so some of these apps completely surprised me with better prices and faster delivery, while others were kind of letdowns. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's kick things off with DoorDash, the obvious heavyweight competitor. I've been switching between DoorDash and Uber Eats for well over a year now, and honestly, DoorDash often wins on restaurant selection. I can find local spots on DoorDash that just aren't available on Uber Eats. The Dash Pass subscription has saved me a ton on delivery fees. I did the math, and just last year I saved like $150. And what I love most is their tracking system. It's very detailed and very accurate. The downside is that customer service can be hit or miss. I had an order go missing once, and it took 3 chat sessions to get a refund. Next up is Grubhub, and this one's been a pleasant surprise. I used to think it was just for office lunch orders, but their restaurant partnerships are pretty good, especially for ethnic food and local gems. I discovered this amazing Ethiopian place through Grubhub. That's now my obsession. The Grubhub Plus membership is actually cheaper than most competitors, and the perks are solid. Plus, they often have better deals and promotions than Uber Eats. The tracking isn't quite as polished, and I've had the app crash on me a couple times, but overall, it's been pretty reliable. Postmates used to be on this list, but since Uber bought them, it's basically Uber Eats now. The merger actually made Uber Eats better though, so there's that. Here's where things get interesting. Seamless. If you're in a major city, this app is fantastic. It's owned by Grubhub, but focuses on urban markets, and the restaurant quality is consistently higher. I used it extensively when I was visiting New York, and the delivery times were impressively fast. The interface feels more professional, which I actually prefer sometimes. The catch, if you're not in a big city, your options are pretty limited. I tried using it back home in my smaller town, and there were maybe 5 restaurants available. Now let me tell you about Chow Now. This one's different, and I love the concept. They focus on helping local restaurants avoid those crazy third-party fees, which means better prices for you and more money for the restaurant. It's a win-win. I found some incredible hole-in-the-wall places through Chow Now that I never would have discovered otherwise. The prices are often like 10% cheaper than other apps. The reality check, though, is that their delivery network isn't as robust, so sometimes you'll need to pick up your order. But honestly, for the savings and supporting local businesses, it's totally worth it. Caviar is the bougie option, and I had to test it for a special occasion. If you want high-end restaurant food delivered, this is your app. I ordered from this fancy steakhouse for an anniversary dinner at home, and the packaging and presentation were restaurant quality. The food arrived in proper containers, not those flimsy takeout boxes. But here's the reality. You're paying premium prices for premium food. This isn't your I need tacos at midnight app. It's more like I want to impress someone without leaving my house. Slice deserves a mention because as a pizza lover myself, I had to give it a thoughtful test. This app partners directly with local pizzerias, cutting out the middleman fees. I've ordered a lot of different pizza places through Slice, and not only are the prices pretty good, but you're supporting local pizza shops instead of paying corporate delivery fees. The app is simple but effective, and obviously the only limitation is that it's pizza only, so no sushi ordered. Delivery.com rounds out our list because this one's unique. It's not just food. You can order groceries, alcohol, and even dry cleaning. I used it during a lazy Sunday when I needed brunch and forgot to buy coffee for the week. It's super convenient. The food delivery works well, though restaurant selection varies by location. It's like having multiple apps rolled into one, which can be both good and overwhelming. Bite Squad is worth mentioning if you're in smaller markets. They focus on areas that big apps sometimes ignore. I tried it when visiting my parents in their small town, and it actually had decent options where Uber Eats had basically nothing. The service was solid, though not as many polish as the major players. Now here's what I learned after months of way too much food delivery. Each app has its own sweet spot. DoorDash and Grubhub are your solid all-around choices with great variety. Chow Now and Slice are perfect for supporting local businesses. Caviar is for special occasions, and Delivery.com is for when you need more than just food. My strategy is I keep a lot of these apps on my phone and always compare before ordering. The same restaurant can have different prices across apps, and delivery fees vary wildly. I once found the same Thai order that was cheaper, $8 on Chow Now than Uber Eats. As a pro tip, those membership programs usually pay for themselves if you order more than twice a week. So I have Dash Pass and Grubhub Plus, and between them, I saved over $200 last year. And check for first-time user promos. I got free delivery for a month on 3 different apps just by signing up. I'll leave links to all these apps that I mentioned in this video down below in the description if you're interested in signing up as well.